So I'm going to break it down like this. I'm going to just say black and I'm going to say white just to make it simple, right? Okay, so, it's so-called black, so-called white. I understand that, but I'm just going to do this so I don't have to keep saying it.
This background I'm in is white right now. My hair is black. None of us is black and white. Go ahead.
I know. I
was talking to them.
Oh, okay. That's why I said what I said. I'm only going to say this just to make it simple, right? If a black guy goes into a white woman and has a son, according to your theology, he's an Israelite because of his father. Now, if that son grows up and goes into a white woman and has a son, well, he's an Israelite because of his father. And if that son grows up and grows into a white woman and has a son, well, he's an Israelite because of his father. Now, if that happens for 100 generations, which easily happens all the time through so many different races, if that happens for 100 generations, you'll have a whole family as far back as you can see, all white people, not knowing that they're really Israelites. Now I want you to think about when you go up to this white person and you tell them they can't be saved. I want you to think about that for a second, because if you go up to that white person and tell them they can't be saved, you think they're not an Israelite, but you don't know their DNA. For our DNA can go all the way back to Adam. And if our DNA can go all the way back to Adam, how do you know that their 100th generation grandfather wasn't an Israelite? And you're going to tell them they can't be saved, when in fact they're really an Israelite. What do you think the Most High is going to do to you? That's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God. If you agree that if an Israelite goes into a non-Israelite woman and has a son, he's an Israelite because of his father, then how can you go up to someone and say they're not an Israelite because you just look at their father, at their skin color? How can you say that? You don't know who is who. You can't tell who is who. This ain't our job to tell who is who. Our job is to preach the gospel so that people can be saved. And those who the fathers are the Father who he chose, every single individual, man and woman that the Father chose from before the creation of the world will hear his gospel. They will repent.